Alright, let's see if I can do this in one take most. Hey everyone, Eli here from the Eli Minecraft, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do geometry in Roblox. Okay, as you can see, I have some junk over there, and I'm going to be trying to do this as fast as possible. But first, we need a little bit of an intro, because there are some things that should be discussed about before I even go on to the math problems. Okay, so one Roblox stud is about 11 inches. That's what it said on Google. And even if that's inaccurate, we're just gonna go along with it. So that means my character's about like 5 feet tall. Cause wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe it's a little bit wrong. Wait, so for example, if it's like 23 studs tall, then we'll times it by 11 because that's how many inches it is. Divided by 12 so we can have the feet. In this video, it will be taught surface area and the volume of few cool shapes. Okay, so here we got our square pyramid in the form of this nice bricked pyramid. It got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides if you're counting, the bottom, the base, and it is 21 feet tall, 23 studs tall. If you count the studs, and it's 42 feet wide or 46 studs. Okay, so to find the surface area, you need to find the area of the square base right here. It's falling off a little bit. You need to find the area of the square, and you need to find the area of the 4 triangles, as you can see here. To find the square, since it's 42 feet on each side, you just go 42 times 42 because base times height. 42 times 42 is 1,764 feet square. Okay, to find the area of the triangle, it's base times height divided by 2. So that is, so we know the triangle is about, hold on, I messed this up. Okay, so much for trying to take it all in one take because I decided to mess up. Anyway, so it's actually 21, not 23. So 21 times 42, which is the size of one triangle, is 882. But we still have to divide it by 2. So once we divide it by 2, we get 441 feet squared. So 441 times 4 equals 1,764. And the reason why we times it by 4 is because we have 4 triangles. So we have 4 triangles. So that's how much of all the triangles are. So as you can see, it's both the same size. I messed up again. So basically that's times 2, which is actually 3,528. Not this number. Just ignore that. Okay, and we're just gonna move on. And look, it's a large square base. Okay, I hope I didn't mess up here either. Okay, I didn't. We got okay. So to find the volume, you gotta find area of base, which is base times height. Then use the height times both of them. What does that even mean? Use the height and times, but you gotta times both the base times height with the height. Okay, because look, we have the base and the height of the square. Then we gotta times it by the actual height of the whole trapezoid. So base times length extended, then divide the whole number by 3. So we already know that the base, this whole square base, is 1,764 feet. And we know that the height is 21 feet. See, 21 feet tall. We can times those numbers together. So times those numbers and we get 30,700 or 3,000. Yo, I'm a loser. 37,044 feet squared probably right now. Yeah. So we divided by 3. Because that's how the formula tells us to. And we get 12,348 feet cubed. Okay, now that was our pyramid. Let's move on to the next shape, which is actually our cuboid, or a rectangular prism, I think, in the form of a shipping container. Now, this is a little bit different because now we don't only have 2 lengths, but now we have 3. So we gotta watch out for the third one. Okay, so we know that this is about 11 feet tall, and this is about 30 feet long, and it's also 11 feet wide. Oh, my net fell down. What the? Okay, sorry about the resolution. Now we're back. And now we have our net up. Okay, so to find the surface area, we have to find the area of the square sides and rectangle sides. So we have 2 squares and we have 4 rectangle sides. Okay, to find the squares, base times height, which is 11 times 11, which is 121, and we gotta times it by 2 because there's 2 squares, which is 242 feet squared for both the squares. Okay, to find the rectangle, it's base times height, which is 11 times 30. We got 11 for the height and 30 for the feet on the width. So 11 times 30 is 330. And we got to times that by 4, not before. We got to times it by 4 because we got 4 rectangles. So 330 times 4 is 1,320 feet squared for the rectangles. So if we add those numbers together to get our total surface area, we get 1,562 feet squared. Yay, we did that one. And here's a little cute cat. Here's a reward for watching the video. Anyways, to find the volume, you just got to times the length with the width times the height. So we got the length on the right, we got the width, and we got the height. Okay, so that's all we need to do, which is 11 times 30 times 11, which equals 3,630 feet cubed. Onto our next shape, which is actually a sphere in the form of Mr. Soccer Ball. Hello, Mr. Soccer Ball. I love your mustache and your glasses. Anyway, so we got our sphere, and we got the best I could represent of the inside. So this is the center, right? We got the center. We got the radius. So the radius is about 7 feet. So if we go over here to find the surface area, the surface area is 4 times pi times the radius by the power of 2. So the radius by the power of 2 is equal to 7 times 7, which is 49. We already know that 7 feet here. So 49 times pi equals about 154. I put about because if we were to do, if we had all the decimals, then we'd be here forever. Okay, 154 feet times 4, because we still have the 4 from earlier, then it equals 616 feet squared. Okay, and that's how you find the surface area. To find the volume, you just, you have your pi times the radius by the power of 3, but also times it by 4 over 3. So that's a fraction, not division. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so radius by the power of 3 is 7 times 7 times 7, which equals 343 feet. And so if we have 343 times 4 over 3, it equals 1,372 over 3, which is about 457. The decimals are super long. So 457 times pi equals 1,435.7 feet cubed. If anybody has any questions, we can pause the video and you can just ask Mr. Eli over here with his Marvel shirt and his little arm. But yeah, those are my 3 shapes. Maybe I'll do more. I guess it depends. This video will take me a minute to edit, but thanks for watching. I love Among Us. I love 7th period. This is my favorite class, and I had lots of fun playing Among Us. Okay, bye. If you want me to find the volume, if you want me to find the volume, you better come over with a calculator. You're gonna have to give me a pencil. Okay, I'm done. Eli, teach yourself. Eli, teach your... Aw, bruh.